Leaders in the Green Bay Area Public School District react to the release of public education federal funding.
Emily Byer joining us live in Green Bay this morning with more on what this means for the district. Good morning, Emily.
Yeah, good morning, Emerson, Tammy. Yeah, essentially this is good news for the district, right? We knew after talking with the superintendent that if these funds weren't made available, that they would have to make some tough decisions, some tough cuts here going into the school year. But now this is a huge sense of relief for the folks here. As we've reported, the district awaited the release of roughly $3.4 million in title funds. They expected to receive those funds at the beginning of this month. Superintendent Vicki Byer releasing a statement expressing a deep sense of relief, stating that these funds provide critical services to students and their families, which were already contracted and staffed for the upcoming school year. She says without these funds, difficult decisions would have been required to determine budget cuts that would have negatively impacted students and working families. Superintendent Byer says they're grateful to move forward, but cautious.
I'm a little nervous about the uncertainty that presented. Could this happen again? So that part makes me nervous, but for right now, we will move forward knowing that those title funds are coming to our district as intended to support our families, and we have a state budget now that we can work with.
Now the district is expecting those funds to expected to officially receive those funds, this week. Emerson and Tammy.